For the fourth year in a row, we find ourselves on the rest day in Dakhla on the Atlantic coast. The competitors have recharged their batteries and tended to their machines in the sunshine and a cool breeze. Here is what happens on rest day in the Africa Eco Race.
C'est ça aussi le rallye raid, hein, c'est la convivialité.
Dan wordt die gat automatisch.
We are already a week into the 10th edition of the Africa Eco Race, a good time to catch up with Jean-Louis Schlesser and hear his thoughts. In the bike category, the big shock was losing Ulla Valseter, two-time winner of the race. He had a big mechanical problem. He will continue, but with no further hopes of the podium. No surprise then that Paolo Cecchi is leading. He's a very fast rider, and behind him the young Portuguese rider Oliveira is also performing well. However, if Cecchi rides with his usual intelligence, I think he will be difficult to beat. Vasiliev is last year's winner, but Seradori is hot on his heels, so he can't relax. 16 minutes is not much with a week still to go. And next week with its sand will be difficult. Any small error and it could be all over. Behind those two, Thomas and Vautier are on form in their MD buggies. Luckily, we haven't had any serious trouble with the cars. With the difficult second week upon us, suspense remains high. We had a marathon stage right from day 2. They won't have anything to do in the cars unless they want time penalties. Those who do marathons do it for the vehicles, not for themselves. Onto the trucks, and De Roy is leading. As you know, the cars and trucks are in the same category. He's in 5th place, which is amazing. I think that once into Mauritania, with all its sand, he could climb even higher in the GC. Incredibly, Tomacek, driving solo with a motorbike navigation system, is 2nd truck. Poor Elisabeth, she broke the front differential, which is a huge, heavy part that most people don't carry with them. So sadly, she had to abandon. It's sad because she is a fast and eloquent driver with a great attitude, and she shares the ethos of the Africa Eco Race. We're standing here in front of the leading SSV. Loïc Bonnevie is driving with his wife as co-pilot. Honestly, I didn't think they would be so reliable. Every day you see them rolling along with no problems. I really think this could be the future of the race. They're not expensive and they're fun to drive and very dependable. They've served their time here in Morocco, but when we get to the sands of Mauritania, they will be in their element. I'm really looking forward to Mauritania now, as are the competitors. The rest will be good for them. They will have recharged their batteries and will be ready to go for the last week. What is the strategy for week 2, we hear you cry? Well, we tracked down the 3 leaders, Paolo Cecchi for the motorbikes, Vladimir Vassiliev for the cars and Gerrit de Rooij for the trucks, to find out a bit more about what they have planned for the sands of Mauritania. My strategy is to stay focused going into Mauritania. Mauritania will be very difficult. The organisation set us a really tough first week, and we have been told that the second week holds some really tricky stages. There will be a marathon stage, so I need to concentrate. I need to keep the bike in good shape. I don't have a particular strategy. It's not a case of just riding slowly because I have a good lead. I will ride as I normally do. I need to watch the navigation, which was difficult in the first week. It's thanks to the navigation that I'm leading the race. Obviously, we are going to keep our pace up, and if possible, we will try to go even faster. But we need to be careful, because you can't always up the pace. We need to be cautious. I think the second week will be better for us. Everyone will go more slowly. There will be more sand. We have more torque and can control our tyre pressure. We will try to take back some time from the leaders. My plan is to be in the top 3. Tomorrow on to Mauritania and a complete change of scenery. We are looking forward to what René Metz has concocted for the teams. We promised them a wild ride, from start to finish, and Mauritania is the wildest ride of all. Those that survive the difficult Moroccan stages should be prepared for more challenges, albeit of a different sort. They will have dunes, there will be sand, more sand, and yet more sand. And this year they will have to cross a lot of ergs. Even better is that this year we are racing to Chinguetti and Ouadane, something we've not been previously allowed to do. Mauritania is my favourite. Chinguetti is the 7th holy city of Islam. It's a very old town where there are lots of houses buried in the sand. The people build there, but the sand invades everywhere, so they just build on top. There are buildings there with 5 or 6 stories, but you can only see the top one. All the rest are under sand. Jean-Louis Schlesser had a great idea, and it should be interesting to see how it goes. The day after tomorrow, the competitors will arrive at the end of the stage, be allowed to fill up with fuel, and then go straight into a parc fermé. Once in there, no one can do anything, go near the vehicles until the morning, except for if they have a broken windscreen or a flat tyre. This is a first for the AfricaEcoRace. And after Mauritania, we roll into Senegal, which will be another huge contrast. It will be very green. The beach will be beautiful, and the finish is at the mythical Lac Rose. All in all, a 5-star finish. Tomorrow we have a very early start from Dakhla in order to cross the Mauritanian border. A change of country and a dramatic change of scenery for the competitors. After the crossing, they have a 211-kilometre time stage between Bola-Noir and Chamy. But before all that, here are the best images of Week 1 of the Africa Eco Race 2018. See you in Mauritania. Bye-bye.